My name's Callie and Moore. Callie and Moore. I grew up in a tiny, tiny town with no stoplight. The population sign says 425. And there's several outlying little cities or villages, I guess, that have more people. So actually, the high school I went to had like 300 people, so I'm sure the whole town didn't consist of 400. That would be kind of weird.
Yeah.
I think. I had a large family. I had five kids, and I was the youngest. And then at the age of 9, our family was blended, and my father married a woman who had 6 kids, and so there were 11 kids. But for me, it was like, yay, new mom, Yeah, because you hear kids talk about, their parents getting divorced and remarried, and it's so common now that, I don't know, it's not something that was shocking and life-changing to me. It was just, oh, exciting, new thing happening in life when I was little. My mom had cancer all of my life, and so when she passed away, it wasn't, it was another thing that was not mind-shattering, because basically my whole life I'd been prepared to know that she could die. And so this new person in my life, it's looking back, it's all kind of like a dream that I was just walking through going, oh, okay, yay, this is happening. Experiencing something like death so close to you, especially when you're in the middle of growing up, just makes life a little bit more real in a sad way. And I know for me, like I said, I was a little girl, and it was all just kind of, haha, I'm watching a movie happening in front of me. I wasn't really affected. I remember being at my mom's funeral, feeling dumb because I wasn't crying and pretending to cry. I think it kind of naturally gave most of us a type of depression that was a little bit subconscious, just the way we thought about life. An anxiety attack or a panic attack is not, I always had the impression it was just that, well, the world's crashing down around you and you get so stressed and suddenly you have a nervous breakdown. But it's not. In fact, the first one I had, I was sitting in the car feeling really excited and happy. And me and my husband were driving in the car to go get ice cream and celebrate. And I just suddenly felt that I was having a heart attack, And it's, for people who haven't experienced heart attacks or anything, we don't know. We don't know what it feels like. But a panic attack is what you imagine death feeling like. Your mind goes crazy. Your mind gets completely irrational. Since I had my first one in the car, I couldn't drive anymore without having a panic attack and feeling like I was going to crash because I was freaking out, and I'd have to pull over and just sit there and calm down. If you ever try changing the way that your mind works, it's ridiculous. It's so hard. You have to listen to your thoughts all the time instead of just keeping them back there in the subconscious. So I caught myself. It wasn't until then that I thought, wow, I'm a really dark, horrible, sick person. Me, I would get afraid if I was alone. Every time that I had a panic attack, my biggest fear was that I was going to die alone or something bad was going to happen to me and nobody would know. And so I really clinged to my husband, and I think I'd be a completely different person, and I'm glad that I've had that experience.